Hey, good morning. What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing on this Saturday morning? So today I wanted to come and give you guys a quick update on Cryptoxchanger and let you know what's going on. So yesterday I made a video, showing you guys my account and showing you the small gains I've made because I've only purchased, I think it was around 50 coins. So I paid about maybe 40, 45 bucks for them, and my account is probably up to $107, waiting for the lending platform and the lending to start. So Cryptoxchanger is a basic exchange. Well, that's what they're focused on. An exchange like Bittrex, Poloniex, the other exchanges and the other, things that are going on in the crypto space. But these guys offered a lending program, paired with their exchange. Now their exchange worked pretty decent. And if you got in early enough, you were able to put out a loan. A lot of people complain because they were in accidental loans. These guys went in and they refunded people, let them cancel it. They did all the good stuff. So as of late, well, this morning, a few hours ago, they decided to make an announcement where now these guys they are removing the lending program, stating that it is unsustainable and that they have consulted with their attorneys. That seems to be an ongoing thing with these types of programs. And their attorneys basically let them know that it was unsustainable and it was going to fall into the basic pyramid Ponzi scheme and collapse eventually. So they decided, to remove the lending program altogether. And that's basically what this whole write-up is all about. Also, in January, these guys, they said they're going to organize the first EXCC airdrop. And to all the holders with a minimum of 50 EXCC, they will be eligible to claim the free EXCC offer. And there's good news for holders who decide to save their EXCC during the ICO. They will be paid a remarkably higher percentage bonus. And that's not all. For our first airdrop, we will allocate a significant part of the exchange coin bonus leftovers, valued at over 1 million EXCC. Not $1 million, 1 million EXCC. That's interesting in itself because the coin, you don't know what the coin will be valued at that particular time. We will publish the address where the bonus coins will be kept, so everyone can check how many coins are available at any time. The number of bonus EXCC receivable will depend on the number of coins held. However, everyone will receive a fair percentage, and then they give you a little example and they say they will publish the details and terms and conditions for the airdrop exercise soon. So in February, they will organize the second phase of the exchange coin airdrop. And for this event, we will allocate the entire EXCC we have mined in addition to the leftovers from the EXCC bonuses. Again, only the EXCC holders who retain their coin in their personal wallets or within Cryptoxchanger will be eligible to claim the free coins. So basically, it's an incentive to keep the coins after these guys have decided to cancel their lending program. Because basically they're just a typical exchange now. Now, don't get me wrong, their transaction processes and a lot of things are very smooth and very fast and efficient. But these guys are basically a regular exchange now. And their coin is sitting at over $2. That's extremely high for a new exchange and just an exchange token. So not only is it not a ERC20 token, um, it's basically worthless. I mean, it's worth what you have in your account. Yes, it is. It's definitely worth it. So I have 50 coins in there, and I spent probably about $46, and I have $104 in there. Now, if I could cancel it out right now at this moment and get rid of these coins, I would. Because outside of the lending, which is what people were made to believe, it's kind of sort of how they got all of the funding. Because the lending platforms were the hype, and these guys, they went with it. So they included it in their program. And then during this phase right here, they decided to remove it. And all of a sudden, these guys are consulting with their attorneys, and they knew what they were doing. And most of these platforms do know what they're doing. But I want to point something out. As you can see, I've been putting a lot of videos up about all the messy shit that's going on in these hype lending platforms. But I've also been putting out videos with traditional lending platforms and ICOs that are more stable and sustainable, and they have actual projects, legitimate projects behind them. That's why I started putting out those types of videos, because I'm interested in passive income, but sustainable passive income. And a lot of these hype lending programs are not sustainable. Their sites are only registered for a year. They collect your money, and then they all decide to either flee or, revert their terms and conditions and bait and switch and do whatever they want. We had an issue with BitBase where he scammed everyone out of their coins. We had an issue with I think it's Electra Coin, then Confido Coin, and some of these people are single man teams. Then we have what is it? Bit Petite, I think that's what it's called. Then we had Control Finance, and it's just a lot of the other ones. Then we have the ones that are out right now, like, let's see, Poly AI. Now they're starting to force people into loans. Then you had Regal Coin, which made a lot of people money, but it also locked people's accounts up for the last 2-3 months. People made money, but that's only if you pulled your money out and you weren't really greedy, because you got some greedy ass people out there. And now we have, even with Bit Serial. They haven't come through with any of their promises. They basically ignore you. And that's the difference when you're dealing with a lot of the hype programs. So you have DevoreCoin. I consider it a hype lending prep platform, but DevoreCoin has not only came through with a lot of their promises. Their CEO, the person that runs the company, these guys have came through and interviewed, and they're a little bit more transparent, which makes them a little bit more trustworthy versus places like Cryptoxchanger. Now, these guys were talking about how they consulted with their attorneys and that they're filing for licenses in a European country. First of all, when they put in there, oh yeah, well, our attorneys are filing for a license in a European country, they're being very specific with how they word things, and it's done on purpose. That's the whole idea of these hype programs. They don't want you cashing out before they get a chance to cash out. And now they're creating all these imaginary incentives and all these bonuses that they can't really even hold. They can't really hold no weight to. It's really no reason, to even deal in any of these platforms. And I want to tell you the craziest part of it, the fucked up part. The messed up part is every one of these platforms get free advertisement from all of these hype YouTubers. From what do you call it? How can DJ Nadie, he's into a lot of the lending, he's into a lot of good ones. Then you have Crypto Paul, then you have what do you call it? Crypto Girl, and all these other different people who promote these lending platforms. And some of these people are big YouTubers and have a lot of following. I'm not saying that they're doing a bad thing, but what I am saying is a lot of these companies are getting a lot of free promotion, media promotion, and they're not paying a dime. So not only are they collecting money from people, their Bitcoin before the holidays, they're not paying for no type of advertisement at all. And a lot of the people, the YouTubers, they don't care because they're getting referrals off of a lot of this shit. Like, they really do. They get a lot of referrals off of this. And it's something that we need to pay attention to. Like, Cryptoxchanger, this token is going to, almost as soon as it hits the exchange, it's probably going to dump. Why? Because there's no purpose for holding the tokens, not even till January or February. What will be the reason? So they can give you some more of their EXCC tokens that are worth 50 cents by that time, or 25 cents, or go down to a penny. The tokens aren't going to have any value to them because they're basically worthless. And what makes it even crazier is that I went to one of the comments. It says, please refund or we will file a lawsuit. You scammed us by saying it's a lending platform knowing full well that there was big hype for lending ICOs. And you had another person said they won't refund. I'm sorry for your losses. I hope you are successful in doing this. This is misleading and this misselling and misleading. So first of all, this is the thing about people, and this is how you know a lot of people don't do their own due diligence, and a lot of people don't even research. They just follow people. First of all, you're not suing them for shit. You're not getting your money back. That's the whole purpose. You're not filing a lawsuit. That's the whole purpose of them staying discreet because of the shady shit that they had plans, you know, beforehand. They stay discreet and they stay anonymous for these certain reasons because of the things that they planned or they foresaw. They don't really have any, they don't even believe in their program. They don't even believe the shit they're selling. That's why they're staying hidden. That's why he specifically said in a European country. He's not telling you where it is. He's not even giving you a basic location. It's just in a European country. That could be anywhere. So, it's so hard when dealing with these hype programs. But all I'm going to say is diversify, diversify, diversify. Never put your eggs in one basket. And always do your research when you're dealing with these hype programs. And be careful not to follow the bigger YouTubers in the hype programs because a lot of the YouTube, they don't give a fuck. They don't give two shits about whether you lose your money or not, which is why every other day you see them promoting a new hype lending platform because they have the money to throw into these platforms. A lot of regular people don't have hundreds of dollars to throw in every other hype program. These guys do, so if two or three crash, they still got five or six other ones that they are still banking on, and they'll make up the difference with those five or six. And that's kind of sort of how it is. They're doing free promotions. They're hyping these programs up. These platforms are literally crashing and becoming unsustainable because of YouTube hype. So, I mean, I guess, take it for what it is with a grain of salt. But like I said, do your own research, be prepared for big wins and big losses. And, hopefully you like and you'll subscribe to this video and become a member of my channel and, you know, stay connected and look out for my next video. I'll talk to you guys later.